To install an MP token on a user's machine requires that both the actual MP application be installed, which is generic, as well as an initialization file that is generated by the server and actually makes that application unique for each user. So what I'm going to do is actually issue 2 tokens through the self-enrollment process to users, one of which has the MP application already installed and one of which does not, and then show you what the actual enrollment process would be like for in each case. Okay, so let's have Willie go check his mail. I'll just log in here. And he's received the message from Black Shield for self-enrollment. Clicks on the link. Black Shield detects that the software is already installed, so the only thing that Willie needs to do is enter a PIN. And there we go. The process is done. So it's really, really simple if the software is already installed. And just to show you, we'll go back down here, we'll fire up the token, and there it is, generate the code, put in the PIN I just created, and there's the OTP. So that's the end of the enrollment process for Willie, and again for a user that already has the MP software itself installed on the drive before you can start the self-enrollment process. Okay, so let's start the process again, this time for W. Nelson, who does not have the MP software tools installed on his machine. So again, we'll log into Mail. And now we'll just follow the instructions just as we did before. But this time, what we're going to do is click the Download Software Tools link and run the installation application. So that will actually install the software tools on the desktop. And this process typically takes about 45 seconds to a minute. So I've sped it up here a little bit just so we don't have to wait. And there we go. Okay, now I click the download button, and what this will do is actually allow me to save the initialization file to my desktop. So I do that, click the close button, and now I create a PIN for my token. And that's it. The token's now installed and ready to go on my machine. Now there is one thing that we should do, and that is remove the initialization file from the desktop and just discard that in the trash. And just to show you what we've got now, we'll fire up the token just as we did before. And I'll go to generate a passcode, and I'll put in the PIN that I just created. And that's it, I'm done. Now the one thing about Black Shield is that all of the self-enrollment messages can be configured to suit your purposes. And you do that by locating the self-enrollment file inside the languages folder under your CryptoCard Black Shield installation. And you can open that up and just edit this with to suit your particular requirement. And that's it. We're done.